Hey everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It is 7:24 a.m. Central Time on October the 8th, 2024. I'm up early. Well, I'm not up, but I'm woke. And I decided to go ahead and make this video real quick. Again, I've been scrolling a lot. I've been actually searching, not just scrolling and running to stuff. I've been searching. These past like 3 or 4 days, I've been heavy on searching on TikTok, Hurricane Milton, updates, stuff like that. And as well as going to the people pages who I always normally frequent to tell about the latest news when it comes to the hurricane or the extra moon and new laws and politics and strange things happening. Those type of channels I like to watch. So as I was scrolling yesterday, this stuff is really, vexing me a little bit. It's like making me feel scared. Um, and what's even more scary is the fact that this can happen anywhere. It's not just because it happened. Hurricane Helene happened, South Carolina, North Carolina, wherever it happened at, Tennessee, and some parts of Florida. And now we're talking about Hurricane Milton. It's pretty much, according to word on the street, is pretty much going to devour and make Florida, a lot of parts of Florida anyway, unhabitable. Or people can't live there no more. And it's really making me feel like some type of way, like it could be man-made. You know, that part really upsets me. It's one thing if something come from the creator of heaven and earth. And a lot of people think it is coming from the creator of heaven and earth. I can't say, I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if it is man-made. And a lot of people have been showing videos of people stuck. And at this point, it's like trying to leave may not even make sense anymore because they say a lot of the roads have been shut down, the bridge has been shut down. So if you didn't leave 2 or 3 days ago, it might be pretty much too late and you're going to have to bunker down where you can. I don't know if the higher or sturdier the building that you could be in, if you live in a high-rise building that's like more than 15 feet high and you're not on no lower floor, that would be, sufficient enough and you'll be safe. The only thing you have to really worry about is power outage. But what about the destruction of the land once the hurricane is over? Say it does start tonight or tomorrow evening, because they expect it to really start really whooping ass Wednesday evening, Thursday morning. But it can happen today, this evening. It can happen anytime. We just don't really know. But say that it starts tomorrow evening and then it goes all the way into Thursday evening, Friday. Then it stopped, but there's still the aftermath. All that water gonna take time to drain. Those streets being broken and pipes everywhere and debris flown everywhere and windows damaged. And I mean, your life won't be able to just, okay, it's over with, and we need to wait a day or two and everything look the same once the water go away. That's gonna have to be rebuilding, done. You know. So I feel like at this point, especially if a lot of people still trying to leave and those roads are really congested, or if they do have those roads like blocked off, they're not letting people go certain roads, or they too damaged or whatever, depending on where you're trying to go. My heart goes out to these people. I mean, prayers up. My condolences to anybody who's been through it and lost somebody. And I really wish that people that could have evacuated had evacuated. I see Peach out here. She's doing the weather. She's vlogging. She's using for content and not really taking it seriously with all those babies. And it seems like she may live in a high-rise building. I don't know. But if they on the lower floor, it's not going to be good. They say the water may rise to 15 feet. So if you're not at least 15 feet in the air in some sturdy steel building, and then you can't even come out. What if you still need stuff? You only got enough stuff for 3 days. It's not going to look the same, y'all. They did a simulation of what it's going to look like if this thing hits like they think it's going to hit. And they ain't no walking out your building think you're just going to go to your car. and you're going to drive on to the store or go to take the kids to school. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be devastation. And it's like she's not even taking this serious. And she needs to contact her mom. Because I know a lot of y'all seen Tracy, a little snippets of Tracy or her live when she was saying how she wished her daughter could, she could know where she live at and hope and pray that they're going to be safe or maybe they evacuated. You got all these kids, girl, and this ain't the time for finger pointing. But when it comes to somebody like Peach, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Because she the one with the big bag, big bank, and talk shit about everybody and act like her elevator go to the top floor. So I'm going to say this. She's so worried about making so much money so she can buy $10,000 worth of funky ass Disney World passes. And she could have had $10,000 put up on a giving for every month of not gambling, not fucking her money off on steaks and dumb shit. And they could have took that $10,000 and flew out somewhere had a hotel suite at a Hard Rock somewhere that's safe, and had the kids in the suite, or a 2-3 bedroom suite, for at least 3 or 4 days. Because, like I said, a lot of people that's evacuating, they may not have nothing to come back home to. She's not thinking at all. It's sad. It's really fucking sad. Now, people that can't, they ain't got no money, they ain't got no resources, they ain't got no family, they ain't got no car, they ain't got no gas money. They just ass out when it comes to, the way living situation. So they couldn't evacuate. But people that could evacuate, and they've been pressing and they've been telling them and they've been putting out warnings, and they said they're not coming to save nobody until after all this stuff subsides. Then they may do a search party. They're not going to come in the storm. They're going to wait till everything's settled. It's just really, really freaking sad. And if our government or the powers that be is actually doing this on purpose, God gonna deal with them. The creator of heaven and earth is gonna deal with them. If this is from God, then he's angry, and this is just what he's doing to show us signs. We just need to be ready regardless. Either way, at the end of the day, we need to be ready to meet our maker at any given time. Speaking of, I wanted to send my condolences out again for the family of Shawn the Great. I made a little video. Y'all go check that out. I did it at like 1 something this morning, because when I wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes I pick up my phone and scroll, especially with this hurricane stuff on my heart, and I started looking for updates. I'm going to play this latest update for y'all real quick. But yeah, Shawn the Great, I have been following him for probably 2 years. I noticed when I first noticed him, he was talking about truth-telling stuff, like conspiracies, celebrity news. He talked about Diddy recently. The last video I seen him make, I believe, was 4 days ago. And I haven't been really following and going over there to see as much as I used to, like every day, because I've been focused on YouTube. So when I go over there on TikTok, I would just do my videos and maybe post some and then go. And I noticed that when I go to my backup page and I will start posting my content, doing my content, saving it to my phone and go, I see him and I was like, oh shit, Shawn. I hadn't seen him about 3 weeks or so. So I said, okay, when I get done this, I'm gonna come back and check him out. And that was like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. So when I was scrolling at 1 something in the morning trying to get an update about this hurricane, that's when I seen a young lady saying that Shawn had passed away. It was a little bitty picture, and I was like, "Damn, it could be. It's too small. I can't see." So I zoomed in and still wasn't convinced. I just didn't want to believe it was him. So I just went on down the rabbit hole, and I went to his page because I'm following him. And I was like, "Oh my God!" And there was a message, a whole video, letting everybody know that I'm Shawn's fiance, his kid's mom, and he passed away. Blah blah blah. He passed away October the 6th, y'all. That was just Sunday, early in the morning, I believe, at 4 something in the morning. He had been having some health issues. And he was showing a video. I got to going down the rabbit hole in the morning to see all his other little videos that I had been missing. And he had said something about having a health scare, which was like 6 days ago. But he had that same health scare back in, I believe, March or April. and he was saying something about his throat swelled up, and he showed pictures of what it looked like, and it looked like Peach's throat. Yeah, if y'all familiar with who I'm talking about, go on TikTok. His page name is Shawn J. He's a black man. He has locks in his hair, and he does a great story time telling, truth telling, but he kind of weaned his page more to story time and stuff like that. It wasn't so much about the conspiracy stuff like it used to be, because he had a page that had a lot of followers, and they banned him. So he kind of went to another direction, but he still talks about it. And you'll see he talked about Diddy as well recently. And he also did music, y'all, because I did some dancing to his music. I'm gonna see if I can find the old video I did, go down his page and see the music, because he had a video asking people to make up a song, make up a dance or do something off his song. And I did, and that's when he followed me back. So yeah, you just take people for granted. We think we could just scroll on social media or go in a certain neighborhood we frequent and hang out with certain people that we like to hang out with, and we just gonna see them every day. You know what I'm saying? Especially during this day and time, we really rely on social media. We get to know people. We feel like we know them. We grow to love them. You know what I'm saying? And we look forward to them. We know reality is nobody's promised tomorrow. We know this, but at the same time, we still feel like when I get up, I'm going to check out such page. Or while you scrolling and you see your favorite content creators, you know what I'm saying? And then instead this particular day, you see a message from somebody in that family saying they're no longer here. That hits a whole nother way. Oh my God, I really was not expecting this. Young man, I don't even think he was 40 years old. He might have been anywhere between 37 and maybe 40, 41. That's just me guessing, just according to the way he looked, you know what I'm saying? But I could be totally off. Anyway, giving my condolences to his family, all the people that followed him, that adored him, his children. Oh my goodness. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to play this video so y'all can listen to the sound of this last update. It came up like 9 minutes ago. So I'm just going to play it, and then I'm going to end this video. Please check out my shorts, y'all. Check out my long form videos. I'm not getting the views on it. So I know my people that mess with me, all y'all not seeing it. All y'all not going over there, and all y'all not running into it, because my views are kind of low. And some of y'all are, because y'all in the comments, and I appreciate y'all. But I know some of my videos should be going viral. I know it. Not all of them, but some should be going viral. I'm not getting the numbers that I think I should be getting on some of my videos. So if y'all can help me out with that, if you haven't been seeing me, but you're catching this video here, just go down the rabbit hole and check out those shorts that I did yesterday. I haven't did none today yet, but I'll get to it in long form videos I did, and you will see the one talking about Shawn J. Yeah, and I know some of y'all familiar with him, especially if you're on TikTok. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's play this video. This is a newscaster on CBS Morning that was posted 9 minutes ago. Now, I haven't listened to it myself. I just ran into it. It was the first one after I put in the search box, Hurricane Milton update, and this the first one came up. So let's see together what it is talking about.
Evacuate coastal areas got a whole lot more urgent in the last 24 hours. Forecasters say Hurricane Milton could be the worst storm in western Florida in more than a century.
Officials in Florida did not hold back Monday.
If you're going to call the police and expect the police to come and save you, you better evacuate, because we're not going to be able to.
Forecasters warned of potentially life-threatening storm surges as high as 15 feet, compounding the danger debris from Helene that still litters the state, which could pose a hazard when floodwaters and high winds return. Some have taken those warnings to heart, with heavy traffic out of the Tampa Bay area. But at Tampa General Hospital, the region's only level 1 trauma center, many patients are too unwell to be evacuated. The hospital has erected a removable watertight flood wall around its exterior to keep the storm surge at bay. It served the hospital well when Helene's 7-foot surge slammed the area, but there are still concerns as Milton approaches.
If we had a 12-foot surge, does that change anything on how this performs? It shouldn't, but we don't know that yet.
Tampa International Airport is set to shut down operations this morning.
This Category 5, the first Category 5 in the Gulf in more than 20 years, radicalized by warm water brought on by climate change. At least 9 counties at this point under a mandatory evacuation. Calls to evacuate coastal areas.
And that's that, y'all. That's the first video. It's serious. I don't know why people, just because they used to sitting it out and having parties. These people are telling you, and y'all believe everything the news say, a lot of y'all. So I don't understand why people just didn't prepare that could do it. I'm talking about people with the money. I'm not talking about the everyday person that's struggling, grateful for another day, check to check. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 weeks they get their money and they good. You know what I'm saying? And they got a little bit saved, but not enough for an emergency like this. My heart goes out to you because I'm going to keep it real. If it happened right here, right now, today, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it. We wouldn't have it, you know? And that's just making me understand how much I got to start saving. Anything can happen. You need cash. Because if everything go out, the lights go out, or outage, or EMP, or anything can happen just on some other worldwide trauma, dramatic as devastating things that can happen to world other than a hurricane and a tornado. It's way more things going on. I won't speak about it. That's a whole nother video. So this has just got my eyes open to know that keep some cash. You know what I'm saying? But if things get really, really, really like really bad, even that won't even help you. But why we still have some stores open and you can actually go buy some things, you know, in the store where people have a cash register up because a couple of stores was open during Helene, I heard, and people was going in and buy some things, but it was only a couple of stores. Everything else was just toe up. You know what I'm saying? So my heart goes out to y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of y'all that watch me in that area or live there. Oh, I wish y'all could evacuate. Well, at the end of the day, no matter what happened, that God, the creator of heaven and earth, got y'all and y'all family. And they're going to make it through. Even if there's destruction and you have to rebuild and start all over, as long as y'all got y'all life and y'all health. That's what's really important because they say the main thing that's making people be unalive is the water. You imagine having all them kids she got, and the water is high, and you just the visual of it. I visualize it, and I have to cast down my imagination. Ain't that what the Bible say? Cast down all imagination, because I start thinking stuff like that, visualizing things that can happen to me and my family. I'm grateful for each and every second of the day. Not every day. I'm grateful for every second of the day because as soon as I end this, anything can happen after this. So I'm going to end this, y'all. And I appreciate y'all. Get in the comments and let me know how you doing. If you out there in that area, let me know if you are. Try not to be scared. And I know that's easier said than done because I'm scared and I'm not even there. I love y'all so much. And I'll talk to y'all later. And if nothing else, y'all that's out there, keep us posted on your community wall. You might not do content, but you can put a picture up of yourself or show us the devastation and say we're safe. Me and my family good. It's horrible out here, but we thank God we're safe. Check in every hour just with a picture. And whether it's just you or whatever you want to show us from your window saying that you're good. I appreciate that. Talk to y'all later.